All right, the next two are from Hermes. The first one is a Peace Marine. It's from their Hermescence line. And this one is really good. It's an interesting scent that is aquatic and citrusy. It has a little bit of like a rice or bready type of quality. And it's got some spice in there as well with some like cumin or caraway or something. It's bizarre, but I like it. I really like it. And I wore it a lot. You can see I wore a lot of this decant. Some of it I actually spilled. Now, a Peace Marine is kind of weird, on the weird side. And the comments I usually got from it were about how weird it was. The problem though with a Peace Marine is that it smells a lot like Cartier Declaration. But Cartier Declaration smells a lot better, I think, and is a superior version. And because Cartier Declaration is superior but at a cheaper price, a Peace Marine has got to go. All right, next is Poivre Samarcand from their Hermescence line as well. And Poivre Samarcand is one that I absolutely love, love, love. I love how dry and woody and spicy this scent is. The downside that I have with this is that my wife absolutely hates it. It's one of the scents that she despises. And a lot of people do not like this on me as well. It kind of has almost a body odor type of smell. And I don't see that, but I can see why people see that. There's like a caraway or cumin type of smell here. And sometimes that kind of is perceived as sweaty or stinky. I'm not asking people if I smell like BO, but I'm worried that they do. And because I wear fragrances to smell nice and not smell like BO, I hardly ever wear it. Because I think that every time I wear it, people are going to perceive this as the opposite of the way that I want it to be intended to smell. So yeah, gotta go. Next is a fragrance by A Lab on Fire, and that is Sweet Dreams 2003. This is a fragrance I don't think I've mentioned at all on this channel. And that's mostly because I really never wear this. I got this on a split that I bought a long time ago, and I don't really know why I got it, honestly. I think I got it because there were some people that were making reviews of it at the time. It's a good scent. It's a very soft, floral, citrusy scent with orange blossom and neroli. It's good. It's really good. But it's, again, it's not me. It's not something that I wear. I don't really enjoy wearing this type of scent. There's never a time when I really think that I want to wear this. I just think that I'm not a huge orange blossom fan in general, and that's one of the primary notes of this. It's just very soft and floral and citrusy. Nice, but not me. So yeah, I never wear this. I gotta sell it. Next is Ombre Rousse by Parfums d'Empire, and this is a decant. I actually really love Ombre Rousse. It's a wonderful amber scent. However, there are some weird aspects of it that don't always jive. There's some kind of weird boozy notes in there. There's like an olive note that I get from here, and there's some other things that aren't really listed. It's a little bit on the weird side. It's a great amber, but I find that a fragrance that I already have called Barcane by Théo Cabanel is better, and it's very, very similar, and I think it's more wearable. So I'm gonna stick with that and get rid of Ombre Rousse. So that's really the main reason. Though I really love Ombre Rousse, I just find that Barcane is just a more wearable scent in general. All right, next is Fève Délicieuse by Dior. And this may come as a big surprise to a lot of people, mostly because I really love this scent. I was probably one of the first people that really hyped this scent up when it first came out. And I think for good reason. It's an amazing scent. However, over the years, whenever I wear this, I find that I probably don't reach for it as much as I do other scents. And on top of that, I've tried other scents that smell similar to this, and I find that I like them better. So there's a scent by Luban called Kismet, and Kismet is similar to this in the dry down, but it has more going on in the very beginning with some citrusy things going on. And also too, there's a fragrance by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements called Meta Nectar, which is very similar to this. It's actually closer to Kismet, where it has a little bit more of a citrusy aspect at front and then goes down to more of a vanilla tonka thing that Fève Délicieuse has. I just find that those two fill it in a little bit better. They have a little bit more going on. They do everything that Fève Délicieuse does, but they just do more. And it's a little bit cheaper, easier to get, so I just like that better, so I'm gonna be selling this off. All right, and the next four are from Tom Ford. And these are my last 4 here. The first one is Amber Absolute. And Amber Absolute was one that I had back a long time ago whenever it was more available from the private blend. I did a split of it and I bought some then. And I do like Amber Absolute. I find that it's a great amber scent, except that it's just a little bit straightforward. It's just amber. And it's really massive. It's really dense, really powerful, and really super massive projection longevity, at least from the batch that I had back in the day when it was still available. If there are any versions that come out and that are released subsequently in the latest few years, I'm not sure how they compare to the original OG Amber Absolute, but it was just too much for me. I wore one spray one time and my wife had to roll the windows down when we were in the car. One spray. So it's just unwearable for me. And also too, as an amber scent, I find that because it's too straightforward and so in your face with just amber, I find it's a little bit boring for me. I typically like ambers that have a little bit more going on. They're a little bit more interesting. And though that is great as just kind of the labdanum resinous amber type of scent, it was just a little bit too by the books. Next is Reefed Ombre by Tom Ford. And Reefed Ombre is an amazing citrusy scent. And these are the little travel vials that you sometimes get with the big decanters. You don't always get them though. These are the old ones. So yeah, I have a travel decant full of Reefed Ombre, or at least it was full, because these go really quick. Reefed Ombre is a wonderful, wonderful watery citrus scent, bright citrus with some cognac in there. And it's really good. I really love it. It says amber in there. Maybe there is some amber in there a little bit, but it's mostly just citrus. There's also some tarragon and some herbs in there that make it really interesting. It's very green and juicy. I really like it. The only issue that I have with this is that whenever I wear this, it's very expensive, and I always think of wearing maybe a designer citrus fragrance first. And that's usually what I go for first. And I found that the longevity on this wasn't too great. And also now I think this has been discontinued, so I don't even think I can buy it again anyway. Even if I did love it, I don't think I can buy it again. So yeah, there you go. Next is Tuscan Leather, and this is again another decant here. And Tuscan Leather is one of those staples in the Tom Ford lineup. It's always going to be there, I think. Tuscan Leather is good. They've kind of shifted around the notes some, and people have complained about the performance of Tuscan Leather. They came out with Ombre Leather 13, and that one is very similar to Tuscan Leather, and then they come out with another Ombre Leather in the main Tom Ford line. It's very confusing. I'm not sure how it compares to the other ones. I don't even know. Tuscan Leather is good. It kind of has a kind of quasi-leather type of thing, some frankincense and some raspberry. I find the raspberry is really loud in this. That's one of the reasons why I think it's on the list to get rid of. It's another one of those scents where it's a little bit almost too expensive to wear all the time. I have to kind of choose which occasions I want to wear it. And in those occasions, I usually just decide I'll just wear something else. So that's usually what happens with Tuscan Leather. It's not something I absolutely love. I like it now, but I don't really love it. And I just find there are other fragrances that I reach for a lot more. Last but not least, and this is probably a sin in the fragrance community, is Tobacco Vanille. And this is again is another decant. As you can see, I've used about half of it. It's a 50 ml decant. Tobacco Vanille again is good. It's a really good, very sweet, syrupy vanilla tobacco scent. I find that whenever I wear it, I don't get a lot of tobacco in it, which is fine. I get a lot more cinnamon. I get a lot more cinnamon and vanilla in this than anything else. And if I want a tobacco scent, there are other tobacco scents I think that are just better, that do it better than this one. I think Tobacco Vanille is okay, but over the years, I've just kind of toned down my opinion of it. I don't really love it anymore. I think it's just okay. Just a very, very, very sweet, syrupy, vanilla, cinnamon tobacco scent. It's good, but I'm not gonna buy it again for sure. So that's all I have. But what are your niche fragrances that you will not rebuy? Let me know down in the comments which ones you just are not gonna get again. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I love you for it. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.